We are in the time of recharging our electromagnetic field, and we just received this activation on part 1, which you can find at the channel or be linked down below in the description. This is getting our thoughts in alignment with our actions. And this is so related to this message right here. And we know we receive this. This is what's happening with the eclipse. This is our connection between the lunar eclipse in Libra and our solar eclipse in Aries. The phase in which the moon loses all its light does not sit easily with any of the fire signs. Concerned with creative action, movement, and energy, being forced to rest and recoup your powers, while acknowledged as necessary, is always frustrating during such a time. Moon in Aries. The inaction of this period can produce extreme and aggressive reaction. You are inclined to force open doors. Sorry, guys. To force open doors. Come here, Biscuit Boo. That would inevitably lead you to nowhere until finally you are prepared to accept the need to rest. So that's why it's connected to the Hanged Man. This is all starting to make some pretty good sense here. So, and that's how we're going from what's in alignment, what's not in alignment to us, with what's in alignment with us, because our thoughts have not been in alignment with our actions, and we're expanding with Christ consciousness as we've been discussing. And this has to do with understanding the destruction of life on this planet, and literally what we are doing, and how our environment impacts us, and we're impacting our environment, and that we are starting to care more. And we're starting to care more because we're starting to care more about ourselves. But this is in this way right here. This is in Christ's way, in Christ consciousness, in what he stood for with the people, with what he stood for with life, with what he stood for with all of us, and understanding that there's so much more than just us. It's everything. It's everything. And we are all one. And this is about expanding with our wisdom to see the truth here, like to not run from the truth. And many of us are running from the truth because we're running from ourselves, but we're being forced to face the truth and face ourselves and expand through the mind and heal with love, okay? And recharge. So let's see, where are we going? Now also too, we think we're running out of time. Okay, we think we're running out of time. We're running out of time at something we want to create, something we want to do. We're not running out of time. We're an eternal being. We're just in time. But it's supposed to look like we're out of time. And we just need to listen to our higher self. Our higher self is trying to show us how to act right now. Our higher self is trying to show us how to act. And it has to do, remember, going back to the lion, facing our fears within, is how to act with authority. Our 10 of Cups, part of creating our most high vibe 10 of Cups, is how do we act with authority? What are we doing with our power? What are we doing with our authority? How are we creating this truthfully, really? Because what's been bunging up our electromagnetic field has been what? Let's check this out. Because remember, we're clearing this up for our prosperity. This is actually manifesting with our electromagnetic field, our abundance. So we found out that this is about the King and Queen of Swords ending cruelty with knowledge. That's why the King of Swords was the last to expand here with us. This is about healing from the past, trauma, and that makes us feel like we want to get revenge. And revenge in love, and revenge with life. So this is bugging up our electromagnetic field, and we need to clear up this conflict within the mind so that we can get our heart in alignment with our actions, how we want to act. And that's expanding with Christ consciousness, but we're seeing it's for the greater good of everything with Mother Earth. And that's why we had an Earth Star activation. And we're freeing ourselves from within. Remember, We're freeing ourselves from within. It's time to a past story. We're shedding a past story. We're birthing a new. We're healing from history, our history here. We're clearing up the air. This was part of it in order for us to find our strength in action and heal from oppression. Heal from being forced. And now we expand here. This is where we come together and expand. But we need to get back to work. We need to get back to work at something. And let's see what it's connected to. I'm feeling called to go here because we are in a time of discovery. That's what we've been talking about. In a time of discovery. With this Earth Star activation. Ooh, fell here, guys. It's a time of cleansing. As we shapeshift, look, this is shapeshifter energy. This is Eclipse energy. We're being healed. Look, this is being healed. This is a time of a recharge. Let's see what this is.